kind of
We're
like
like the worst critics of ourselves. Diba?
yeah,
Women,
diba?
in general, we're like really the worst critics of ourselves. So, like, you need to take it easy.
We really should. And of all the people that should take it easy on ourselves, it's us, diba? So I
Oo.
learned that also about working on this film.
That's true. Vodka lang yung katapat niyan.
Dito ba gagawin?
Hi, I'm Anna Isabelle Matutina.
Hi, I'm Danzen Katanyag.
Hi, I'm Max Eigenmann, and we're going to discuss 12 weeks on buttered popcorn.
12 weeks is, in a nutshell, it's about a 40-year-old single woman who discovers she's pregnant after she broke up with her long-term boyfriend, who is much younger than her. But it discusses themes on motherhood, and being a modern woman in today's society. So, yeah. I'm very grateful. It's exciting because it's exciting kasi parang babalik na yung sana maibalik yung festival mood, yung festival vibe, and people will actually go to the cinema to watch our film. Really hard. I started writing the film in 2017. That's why the milieu is actually 2017. And then it got accepted for Cinemalaya 2021. I entered it in 2020. 2020 siya in-announce, napasok siya as finalist. Pero parang 2019 yung submission. It went through a long process of writing and rewriting. And then, medyo nakaka-anxious siya kasi we actually didn't know kung matutuloy pa ba. Like, we were postponing because laging nagkakataon na may surge. I think mga late 2021 na nakapag-totoong pre-prod, and we were able to lock down our cast. But we also attended like a film lab under Cinemalaya last year, and it was also part of the Bangkok Film Festival Southeast Asian pitch, where we had like international mentors helping us develop our dossier, the concept. I knew this film was going to be an actor's film, so I have to. And because I also know that if I collaborate with my actors, the film is going to be much more than how I envisioned it to be. Parang ang laki-laki ng naiaambag talaga ng mga artista sa narrative, sa vision. Kaya ang film kasi, it's always a collaboration. So, yun yung sobrang special dito sa experience na to.
We had to raise funds up until ngayon. Ang hirap-hirap niya, honestly speaking, mahirap siyang proseso. But we believe in the project. It really helps to be around really good people, and yung nagbibigay talaga ng 100% lahat. So kami, sa producing side, we also have to give our 100% talaga every time. Low budget man yan or high budget. Para sa akin, pare-parehas lang ang mga pelikula. Malaking bagay yung friendship ni Shine and my husband, who is also my co-producer, si Jules. It's established already, so the mutual trust. And alam ko maraming nag-back out and maraming hindi natuloy because of very iba-ibang reasons. Pero we started this. We wanted to consider this an education because I want to be better at this. I want to be a better producer. And we are very lucky to have a good script at hand. So umpisa pa lang maganda na talaga yung script. It's truthful, it's for women, it's by a woman and by someone that we trust. Kailangan talaga natin ng mga pelikulang katulad nito. Andito na nga maganda na yung script. Tapos everyone is committed, so why not?
It was observing my own mother. because a lot of the characteristics of the character Alice, whom I play, reminds me a lot of my own mom. Personality-wise, the way she handles situation in a very headstrong manner, with zero drama, that's very much Alice. So that's also very much like my mom. So pretty much my preparation was observing my own mother. I play Alice, and as Direct Shine described earlier what the movie is about. It's about a 40-year-old woman, single woman, who finds out that she's pregnant. So she's kind of like forced to reevaluate the many decisions and personal choices she's made for herself because of this newfound fact that's happening in her body. We're so close to my heart for many, many reasons. Okay, one of which is I worked with my mom. This isn't the first time I worked with my mom, but I think that this specific storyline is what was closest to our hearts. Like, there was even one scene that we were shooting na alam ko na yun ang i-shoot namin na eksena. Na yun yung next setup. Wala pa kami sa set. Umiiyak na ako ng todo kasi kinakausap ko yung mom ko about the film. So this was really something very personal, and the entire team overall, even Vance, he was such a gentleman, and it was pretty cool. Something about his energy and just the energy that, you know, Danzen, Jules, and Shine would set on the set that made everybody feel very comfortable. So that really kind of made the experience a lot better.
Traumatizing.
Heart-wrenching.
Filipina.
The unforgettable moment is when everything just kind of, falls into place. And a lot of them are not planned. It's like, I'm just watching it. I'm watching the scene unfold, and naramdaman kong kinilabutan ako or naiyak ako.
Ang daming moments sa 12 weeks na parang miracle. It's miraculous that it even happened. Have been able to do it by ourselves kung kaming dalawa lang ng husband ko and co-producer. So I am very, very thankful, grateful to everyone sa lahat ng part ng 12 weeks, kay Shine, sa cast, sa buong crew, and all of our friends who helped us because lahat sila nag-contribute dun sa everyday miracles.
One of the most memorable things, in a very personal way, is really doing this with my mom. Yun talaga yun eh. As in, rehearsals pa lang umiiyak na kami. Film in itself, it's everyone, it's the whole team. It was just so, syempre there were moments of may mga stressful days then. It was quite a grueling schedule, but it worked really well. So that was pretty cool. The project in itself was very memorable.
Ako siya sinabing traumatizing eh. Kasi I went into it feeling like I'm not allowed to make mistakes. Like, you can't make mistakes. And then later on, I realized that's not a healthy way of doing film. You should allow yourself to make mistakes.
It's okay to be imperfect. Ganun din, kaya nga yung one word ko rin, Filipina eh. Because we are always portrayed, we are always expected to be perfect, to be spotless, sa lahat ng history books. Maria Clara nga eh, di ba? Pero hindi. We should be allowed to be imperfect. And that's what this film is about. This is about an unnatural mother. This is about an imperfect Filipina. And women should be allowed to be like that.
Learned also that with characters that I play, with roles that I play, with movies that I do, it's also okay to not attack every single scene perfectly the way I envision, because that's also how I learn to become a better actor, diba?
We're like the worst critics of ourselves. Diba?
Yeah,
Women,
diba?
in general, we're like really the worst critics of ourselves. So, like, you need to take it easy.
We should. And of all the people that should take it easy on ourselves, it's us, diba? So I learned that also about working on this film.
That's true. Vodka lang yung katapat niyan.
I felt na I needed to still bring in that that part of our history, it still matters. And if you look at it, nothing has really changed. You're talking about women in a very patriarchal now. Hindi, nagulat ako na suddenly abortion is very much part of the conversation. Sobrang hindi sinasadya pero sobrang sumwak siya. Sumwak siya kasi I think when you talk about motherhood, you can't not talk about abortion rights. You can't not talk about sexual rights, reproductive rights, women's rights over their body, the right to decide or not decide whether to keep it. Also, their struggle as a woman. Like, it's still part, 2017 din sumiklab yung Me Too movement. So, alam mo yun, it's all part of the conversation because it's part of, being a woman. These are things that kahit na napakaliit na bagay, it contributes to the whole oppressive culture that we have against women. I'd like to invite everyone to watch 12 Weeks, my very first feature at the Cinemalaya Film Festival at the CCP this coming August.
Alam ba nung tatay? Oo. Anong reaction niya? Does it matter? Hindi na kami. And it's my body.
Kaya ka ba nakipag-break sa akin? Balak mo talaga itago sa akin yon?
Walang point. I'm getting rid of it.
What? Baby ko din yan!